Good morning, trail makers, or good night, or good evening, or whatever, wherever the heck you are, what time it is. We're making the front of this thing. I have it split in half here so we can see. This is what we just did. This part right here. Left off here, I believe. And let's see, today we're gonna do as much of the front as we can, and we'll try and go as far back as we can as well. So that's what it's gonna look like. And obviously there will be a seat in here like that. And that's how you control it. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna okay, this is where we left off, but right off the bat I see an issue. That right there, that's a 1x3, and we're all using 1x2s. So that right there. The top one stays. So if we take a quick look at this, it's this one and another 1x3, and then this, and we don't have to worry about these. These are latitude and longitude blocks, but you don't really need them. The plan was, if you've ever played War Thunder, you probably have seen these things flying around, like in the testing grounds. So I was gonna have them fly around, just do their own path, but that did not work. So, two 1x3s, 1x2, and that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and change this up. I'm gonna place it a little higher, like this, so it sits higher up. Now, let's scoot this back too. Replace this bottom piece, the 1x3, and then do this. Two 1x2s if you want. You can add these position sensors. I might do it later. I'm kind of questioning it because this build is already pretty small. Like, look at, there's nowhere to put it. Maybe like that, there and there, but you gotta put a lot of sensors and stuff. But if you want to, you can either do position sensors or just to make it easy, just gonna use these. Grab another hinge. I'm just gonna copy this one because it's already configured to the NOR gate. This has to face forward, and I'll do the settings for it in a minute because I actually don't know them. For now, we're just gonna get the base of this done. We're gonna go up to the front, up to where this black piece is right there. So we're here. We need 1x2 like this. Looks like this is where our NOR gate goes. I like to paint things different colors, so my NOR gates and stuff, control blocks are black. And I don't actually know what's... Okay, never mind, I do know what that is. Place this here, and glass. If you don't have the glass texture, which I don't really see why you wouldn't, I think it's free. You can just do this or this, make all black windshield. Next, you're going to take an accumulator. What the accumulator does is basically it says if I turn off use steps, which it's not naturally on, and give it a scale, I'm going to do 0.4, because this thruster only has a maximum of 1 for full speed. We're going to change this maximum to 1, this minimum to 0. We're going to do positive and minus. So this is add throttle, and this is minus throttle. Whatever you want to do. You can do shift and control, you can do space and control, you can do W and S for all I care. Make it like mouse aimed or something. I like to do space and control just for making it easy for me. Paint this black as well. If you want, you can give it like a unique texture or whatever. And then below these, there's going to be another 1x3. We can just copy it from here. And a 1x2. We're going to grab a piston. So copy this here. This is the exact settings we need. So remember, starting position 0. Just so that we keep it all the way in. Actually, this one isn't set. Never mind. We'll do this later. This one's actually a little different. Take another one here and put it here. Whoa. Put another one here. Upside down from this one. And this is where we're going to add our seat. So, and our thrust too. Two 1x2s. Seat there. There you go. You're now in your seat. This is called a piston glitch, in case you don't know. Basically, as long as there's no other things like this in the way, like if I put this, probably won't work. Never mind, I guess it does work. As long as there's nothing else that's like mechanical in the way, that's a different weld group, it will work for the most part. Next thing we gotta do is add another one of these hinges. This front piston, set this to 0.1. That way, stops just a little above 0. This is where we're gonna put our guns, as you can see here. I don't know why I split the wrong side in half. The other half. If you look at it from here, see there's a lot of guns. So we have a tiny cannon, blaster, and then 2 more blasters. They're all on different delays. As you can see, this is 0.01. This angle is 48.5. This angle is set this to 71.5. I did not change a thing. 71.5. What was that? 48? Sorry. 48.5. So while I'm looking at this, I just want to see what else is here. So it's 2 rounded blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Go to the rounded section of the aerodynamics. Grab these, put them around like that. Now, I want some and this is where you're going to put your engines, your thrust. space thruster like this. And because it's not an even width build, you have to kind of balance it out like this. You're gonna take more of these rounded 2x1s like that and just fill in the gaps. You don't have to place one here. I mean, you can if you really want, but you don't need to. I just realized something. You have to move all of this back a block. Now, you can connect this side. There you go. Thrusters. And when we cover this up, you won't even know they're there, so watch. Look at that, it's completely. Alright, now, we just gotta get array to the front. Change this again, 0.01. Grab a tube. What is this? Tube double T. So tube double T goes here. And then, what else? This. Oops. Blaster, that's what it's called. Select both of them and set the duration to 0.075 and then the pause to 0.075. And one of them, set the delay to 0.075. And I think kind of staggers them. It's kind of neat. Next thing we need to do is add the right side one. This one's a little different. I don't actually know which way it faces. Sometimes it won't let you like put things here. Like even flat connectors are so small. When they're facing up like this, they just don't work sometimes. But for us, this build isn't that glitchy. I'm looking for tubes in the rounded section. Okay, this one, set all of these to 0. And this time, I'm gonna paint this one green. If you don't have the skin for the tiny cannons, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. They do the exact same damage. So, whatever you like more. Obviously, I have the skin. I want to use it. Flag. Next thing is, I think the windshield. I haven't really seen this yet, quick look at this. What is this? Okay, this is just a block. So we're gonna need this structure here, and then this and this. Go to the wedge section, grab your 3x1, go down to the wedge that we rounded, place one of these, whoops, one of these here, one of these here, and then one like this. Okay, all 3 or 4 of these blocks glass. Next thing is they're not going to be totally flush, so add a shield. There you go. It doesn't look super clean, but it's simple and it just makes things easy. I definitely could have done better on the windshield. That might be something I change in the future, but I don't know. I'm happy with it at the moment. Now, back to here. It's actually important to paint this black because if you look at it from here, you can see it's all black. It used to have that little middle part was gray, right here, and it looked weird. Oops, on rails. So the design for this nose is actually an exhaust. It's just a kind of modified exhaust. Let's go to your tubes. Grab this. How many of these? 2 of these. Paint them black. Put one of these tube elbows, one here, and grab not a tube T, but a tube T cross, because we gotta put 2 more on this side for the nose. Wait, no I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not smart. It is a tube T, because it has that, you know, yeah, like that little thing running down the middle of the intake. So we're making that right there. That's what that little tube thing is. Put this here and get this more hinges. This time you can lower the angle down. Grab one of these. Where is it? A little bracket and a shield on top. Make sure this is facing down. Paint this one black and paint this one red. Get a little more angle on this. Alright, set this to 10 degrees. That seems to work good. I'm going to paint this one red as well. I'm just going to copy this whole thing we just made down here. And also put another block here. Whoops. Oh, is that right? Wait, why do I have a new NOR gate? Whoops. Just take the NOR that you've been using and stick it in here for the one we're going to use mainly. hate this new painting thing. It's not even new anymore. I just hate it. I wish it was like there was a toggle to have the builder on the bottom like it used to be. So much nicer. Now, the next thing we need to do is this. So it's gonna be rounded block like this, rounded to square like that, rounded like this, and then I think that's it, yeah. And then just that tube to finish it off. Tube, double elbow. Make sure the like skinny part is facing inward. That way you have this nice rounded thing and it doesn't look like this. You can paint this and this. Whatever red you like. See, now it's starting to take shape. And then just place this on this side like that. Now you can see it start to really look like a Mig. You don't have to if you don't want to. I like to put this little panel here. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm not sure about the bottom. I think this one's rounded all the way. Yeah, this one, you don't have a square here. So it's just rounded all the way through. So I'm just gonna copy this right here. And that is 1/2 of this. Take all of this and then just copy it here. And make sure, see, this is pointing the wrong way, so make sure that's pointing the right way. And there you go, you got a nose. Okay, we're almost there. All we gotta do now is, I think, just make this look nice. That's about it. A 1x3, a 1x2, and then another square around facing the opposite way, like this. And then you can just, where is it? How do I keep losing the rounded blocks? They're everywhere. And then just fill this in. Take this whole thing you just made, copy it to the other side, and there you go. That is the top. It's really starting to look like a fuselage. Fuselage? Fuselage now. We're gonna need that like that. Yes, that's correct. And then okay, so this one is a little different. This one is gonna be a 1x4 here. And then this. So this, it makes it like 3 instead of 2. if that makes any sense at all. So we have this and these right here. Delete these and replace them with a 1x4. I'll just put it on this side instead. 1x4, another rounded, and then just take this from down here, rotate it like that. Boom, boom. I believe that is correct. So there it is, right there. This section is just two 1x3s, and then this right here, just copy that over here. Take everything we just did. Oops, copied one too many things. Alright, there it is. I think that's about everything. I'm gonna do the wings next video because I hate the wings. They're a pain to make. This is what we've got now. Look at that. We're really making a plane now. Started out as just a tail, now you've got cockpit, intake, and if you want, I just recently bought this decal. I like this. This is cool. Put some eyes. Let's give it some eyes, yeah. Some big wide eyes. He looks goofy now. Well, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. And this time I won't take 2 weeks to put out the next video. I'll probably do it tomorrow if I can. I think tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, I'll try to put it out tomorrow if I can. That's about it. You went from a tail to a full fuselage. Look at that. Well done.